Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this educational series on the Kaspersky Security Center Cloud Console. In this video, we are going to demonstrate the monitoring as well as reporting capabilities of the Security Center in the cloud. Now, in these capabilities, or with these capabilities, you will get an overview of your infrastructure, your protection statuses, as well as statistics, plus a lot more, of course. So, in this regard, the first step will be to configure the switching of device statuses. To enable the changing of a device status, in our main menu, we will select our Assets or Devices section, go to our hierarchy of groups, and in the list of groups that is opened up, we will click the link with the name of a group for which you want to change the switching of the device statuses. We will then go ahead and we select the device status tab. Then we can click on critical or warning, whatever other specific measurement that you want to attain to this. We select the radio button next to the condition in that particular list, and from here we can click on the edit button. Once we have clicked on the edit button, we set the required value for the selected condition, and we can click on OK and proceed. Now, with a device status change, that's one part of the configuration. The next step is to talk about specifically the notification delivery. So as part of the solution, we have the ability to go ahead and share notifications based on email, SMS, etc. And to go ahead and configure this, we will go to the configuration of notification delivery on the events which is occurring as part of the Security Center Cloud Console. In the main menu, we go ahead and we click on the settings icon next to the name of the required administration server. Now, because we are having a singular server, we go ahead and we click on the primary one. The next step to this is we're going to navigate to the event configuration section and we select the particular event in question. We will then go ahead and we will define the email notification settings and specify the recipients. Furthermore, we can go ahead and click on the Send Test Message button to check whether you configured notifications properly and obviously to ensure that it is working accurately. The application sends a test notification as part of this process to the email address or addresses that you have specified. Once confirmed, we can click on the Save button to close the administration server properties window. Other than that, we can also go ahead and we can configure the activation of a policy automatically at a specific event. So, for example, the virus outbreak event. To make a policy perform certain automatic activations or actions such as what I just described, we can go ahead and have a look at, for example, the virus outbreak event. In the main menu, we click on the settings icon next to the name of the required administration server once again, and we select the virus outbreak section. Once there, we click on the configure policies to activate when a virus outbreak event occurs. Once we clicked on that, we can click on add. From here, we can click on the chevron icon that's next to the managed devices, and we select a specific name of a policy or policies that are activated or should be activated when a virus outbreak is detected. Once concluded, we click on the Save button. Now, of course, for visibility's sake, we can also make use of the dashboard that is available in the Kaspersky Security Center Cloud Console. In the dashboard, it allows you to monitor the security trends of your entire organization's network by providing you with graphical display of information. So this dashboard is available in the Security Center Cloud Console in the monitoring and reporting section, and of course by clicking on the dashboard button. To add widgets or to configure the dashboard to your liking, we can click on the Add or Restore Widget button. We select the widgets that you want to add to the dashboard and we click on that Add button. To hide a displayed widget from the dashboard, for example, some of the default ones, we can click on the settings icon next to the widget that you want to hide. We then go ahead and select hide widget and click on OK. Furthermore, the dashboard is obviously just a very quick and easy way to view what is going on at the current moment. However, we can also provide comprehensive template-based reports, which is configurable. So in this case, to create and or view a report, we can go to the monitoring and reporting section once again, select the reports tab, and then from there, we can click the name of the report template that you want to use to create a report. On the Details tab, a table with detailed report data will be displayed. So in this regard, it's giving us an opportunity to have a look at the details based on the report, whatever report that may be. Furthermore, our solution also gives you the capability of making use of what we call event selections. Now, the capability of viewing an event selection is effectively going to give us an opportunity to select specific criteria that is not already covered perhaps by the reporting structure. It also gives us the opportunity to select based off of the entire structure that we may have from a hierarchy perspective. So with these event selections, we can easily then create our own particular selection by going to the monitoring and reporting section, selecting event selections, and then from there we can then go ahead and select the checkbox next to the event selection itself that you want to start. Then we can click the button to say reconfigure sorting and start. We will then from here be able to specify our particular sorting settings, as well as of course clicking on start to view those results. Finally, when we start talking about license keys and the usage within the organization itself, we can have a look at the licensing information of all Kaspersky products deployed in your infrastructure by looking at the license key usage widget on the dashboard, for example, and or we can generate a dedicated viewing report as part of the reporting section. If you want to view, for example, license information, we can go to the monitoring and reporting section, click on the dashboard, then add the license key widget directly on the dashboard. Next up, of course, you can go ahead and you can generate as well as review the report on usage of license keys report. With that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the conclusion of this particular episode in our series on the Kaspersky Security Center Cloud Console. We appreciate your viewing of this particular video, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.